All right, Anthony. So what's up with the breastfeeding outside ABC? You knew about this one.
I heard this on the news on the way in.
So nearly 150 angry moms.
150.
Angry.
That's 300 tits if they're all healthy.
Angry in capital letters, Anthony. So they must have been really angry.
Well, Barbara Walters said something on her show on The View that upset breastfeeding mothers.
Oh, no.
She said that when she's on an airplane, she feels uncomfortable. That's all she said, uncomfortable, when a woman starts breastfeeding next to her, in the seat next to her, on a plane.
Well, and most people do feel uncomfortable when they see that going down.
I'm uncomfortable around women that breastfeed.
All
I am
women?
too. Yeah.
Even the hot young ones?
Even the hot ones.
With the breasts that are just gorging?
There's
just begging for attention, those big boobs that are begging for attention, the little kid is there.
Those big juice-filled memories.
So it's like, I can't fit any more in here. Where's my kid?
No.
Nothing?
Leaking into a bra?
Just leaking because the boobs are wanting.
Sorry, kids.
Sweet, sugary, life-giving treat?
It ain't doing nothing for me. Nothing.
The new mother can't even find a bra that's big enough because they just want to be swinging.
Like warm cereal milk.
They're pushing.
Why is it
pushing?
It's not hot. It's the babies are just the destroyers. They are the tits wrecking ball. It just they ruin breasts. Why do I want? Even if there's some hot chick breastfeeding, you just know what's being ravaged. No. I'm uncomfortable with it, and I don't think it should be done in public like that.
All right. Well,
some women are better at it than others. There's probably women breastfeeding all the time. I don't even notice. It's the ones that are like, half the tit is hanging out, the kid's hanging off of it. Oh.
Well, Anthony, I guess you agree with Barbara Walters today. You and Barbara.
What, am I supposed to find that hot, Ben?
No.
Heidi Klum?
No, correct.
Heidi Klum and Seal. Boy, if that doesn't hurt every white man in the country. You want to make the move, go ahead. But, Jesus, do you have to picture a guy with fucking burn marks on his face?
Do you have to get our supermodels?
Jesus Christ. You tell me if Seal was an auto worker that she'd be with him, and he got scarred in some kind of an accident when he was 14. Yeah, I was driving a Dodge, and I hit a wall, and now I'm all scarred up. But because he's an African, and he's saying "Kiss by a Rose," she's carrying his baby.
That's it.
A mongrel baby! Both races will be destroyed!
All right, well, let's get back to Barbara Walters here.
Yeah, she's uncomfortable.
So she talked about on her show, The View.
Yeah, she's on The View. You know, those four get cackling about everything, and she, I guess, let that one slide.
Why could she says that on The View, and then next thing you know, there's 150 angry moms protesting outside ABC studios. Well, let's make a statement. We're uncomfortable too.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And we're on 57th Street.
Yeah.
Between 6th Avenue and 7th Avenue.
Uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
With the breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And we don't like the Irish.
And we'll get
show them.
Yeah, and we'll get different results. Here it comes tomorrow. Hoping for all the protesters. We look out the window.
Oh, there's nothing out there.
Why?
Oh,
why can't we get the protesters?
Can I say I'm uncomfortable with girls who have large clitorises wearing tight panties that show them off and standing in front of me? I hate that.
What is that picture?
That is just hot.
That is not hot.
A girl in the shade at the beach on her beach blanket, and the kid is suckling as she pulled down.
Kid's got the bikini. She takes the bikini top off, and a moose nose came flopping down, and the kid is now making out with a moose.
What's uncomfortable about that picture is the fact that the kid looks like he's 5.
He's grabbing her belly. Ugh. Kids.
Could that boy have...
That's just got to piss off Dad, man.
Could that kid have blonder hair? She's fucking breastfeeding Hitler's nephew.
Sorry, I wasn't even listening.
It stunk. And you know what's annoying? That I caught myself starting it as I was walking. I said, no, let me get to the mic so everyone can hear it clear as a bell.
Oh, that kid's too old. Look, he's giving eyes like, holy Jesus.
Can you get these pictures up on opieandanthony.com?
That
so
kid
we can share
is giving, like,
listeners?
bedroom eyes to the camera like, yep, I'm getting some titty.
and there's nothing you could do about
That
it.
is too old.
Hey, Dad, look at this.
Daddy, they're mine too, asshole.
You know what makes a woman uncomfortable? If they want to breastfeed on a plane, I'm next to them. I'll just watch and do this.
Start licking your lips.
When the stewardess comes over and asks me what I want, I'll be like, "Can I have a baba?"
Baba.
All right, here's the story, Anthony. Lactose intolerant is the headline. Of course it is. Breastfeeding, and they're holding up signs. One lady held up a sign saying, "Breastfeeding, we wouldn't be here without it."
Yeah.
Nearly 150 angry moms, babies at their breasts, staged a peaceful nurse-in yesterday outside ABC's Manhattan studios in defense of mother's milk, Anthony.
Well, how violent could a nurse-in be? The kid sucks their tits and they throw them against the window to cause a ruckus?
They take the kid off their boom and start squirting it at everybody.
Swing the kid by the feet.
Get back, you, or I'll shoot.
Barbara's a C word. They start chanting it with their babies swinging.
The women, self-named lactivists.
Huh? What?
Lactivists?
I get it. Because of lactose. And they're activists, lactivists.
Took to the streets after Barbara Walters' interview. Barbara Walters, interview queen and host of The View, made what they considered disparaging comments about breastfeeding on the talk show. Walters said she felt awkward sitting with her hairdresser next to a woman who was breastfeeding on an airplane.
There you go.
It made me very nervous, Walters said. She didn't cover the baby with a blanket. It made us uncomfortable.
See? She didn't cover the baby. You got to cover that dirty thing.
Don't be honest and express the way you feel. In our society, people don't like it.
Co-host Elizabeth Hasselbeck, who was that Survivor chick.
Who? She's a co-host on the View?
Yeah, now she's one of the.
Wait. There's Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
There's Star.
Mm-hmm.
There's what's her name? The comic.
Wait. Barbara. There's Barbara, Grape, Joy, and who else?
Joy. Right. That's 3. Then there's that housewife one, Meredith. And then I thought there was the Asian girl.
The Chinky's gone.
Opie. It's an Asian girl.
She's working for the for National Geographic or something like that.
She is?
Something, yeah. She's
she'll see Star again soon.
I knew.
I didn't say it, though. I just, was giving information. And this...
I didn't say anything bad.
I heard nothing about Star leaving The View.
I said she'll see her again soon.
Other ventures. Who is that? Oh, that's her right there?
Yeah, from Survivor.
Bigger picture? Eric? Can you click on the picture? Does it get bigger?
Right-click.
What's the matter?
Right-click, Hawk.
Eric.
All right, go...
No, it doesn't get bigger.
Do that over there.
Non-right-clicking punk motherfucker.
No, over there. Right there. Down.
Down.
To the left.
No.
Right.
That's the menu bar.
No,
it's
over
send.
There. We got him again. All right. So, co-host Elizabeth Hasselbeck, who is nursing her daughter, Grace, said she was uncomfortable breastfeeding in general, Anthony. The show's hosts also seemed to celebrate the news that Hasselbeck's daughter had her first bottle of formula, spurring women in 4 cities to lift children to their breasts in a synchronized milk-in yesterday.
Milk-in.
Just
and
look.
It's because of lactate, not lactose, you ass. Look, I'm not even going to get into it with you.
What happened?
The guy, because I said lactose and they're lactivists.
Right.
And because of lactose. But this guy says lactate, but the paper right there in front of me says lactose intolerant. And that's the whole thing. You know what? I'm not going to argue with the listeners anymore. See, this is the instant feedback screen. See it? Mm-hmm. See it? Mm-hmm. Watch what I do. I go to the upper right-hand corner. Boom! I close the browser.
No, you can't
That's
do
it.
that.
Now you can. You know what?
No, you can't do
if
that.
an instant feedback is posted in the forest and no one's there to read it, did anyone really post it? How about that, my friends? Now post all you want, because now if I don't read them, it's like you never fucking posted them. Okay? I'm punishing you all.
But
no instant feedbacks today.
But you can't
None.
do that to the rest of us.
None.
We enjoy the little
But
comments
I like
that come
once
in.
in a while.
I do not pardon you.
Sometimes they make us chuckle.
Now I shoot you all.
You can't do that to everybody.
That's what happens. I close the browser.
Kid left a ring around the computer.
Gotta shoot him.
I pardon you.
I pardon you.
All right. Well, then we get.
I love that.
Then we get comments from the nursing moms there. Just look away if it's really that offensive. said Anushka.
Anushka? What a hot name.
Yeah.
Hey, Anushka. Suck it.
The women carrying signs like Mama's latte is best. Latte, sorry. Said they worry the comments might keep new moms from nursing. Some are demanding an on-air apology, which I guarantee they'll do today, so roll tape, because they'll...
I'm sorry.
Wow, all right. Here's the last instant feedback I'm reading.
You already turned it off.
Sweetie.
No, I had, like, the browser up, and I was going to close. But Pat from Lunaki, I have to read it. He goes, I lack toe. That's very funny, because he's got 9 toes. I lack toe. You ass. Now I'm shutting it. It's over.
No, you can't.
It's over.
Everything with Pat comes down to a missing digit.
He's going to
find an angle.
Oh, God. So they're demanding an on-air apology. We'll roll tape on that because something stupid will happen today. I do it on the subway. I do it in the library. I do it in the park. I've never been a particularly shy person, but some people are, and they shouldn't be discouraged from doing something natural, said Jennifer.
I think the moms are right, and Barbara Walters is wrong. I think they're right.
Why?
Because I think that we are too repressed sexually about stuff like that. And as long as the motives aren't to be shocking, but if you're genuinely breastfeeding, I think it's a healthy thing, and I think that for us to sexualize it is unhealthy.
Did Barbara Walters say not to do it?
No, not at all.
That's just it. Yeah. Now, what they want, they don't want the ability. They have the ability to breastfeed wherever the fuck you want. Hang it out. But you're not going to convert me to make me feel comfortable about it.
I think that Barbara Walters is a bit uptight about it, but I also think they're overreacting and being a bunch of annoying, self-righteous twats. Demanding an apology and protest. Who gives a fuck what that irrelevant crypt keeper says? Who cares? She's 70.
Who cares?
Her tits are giving cottage cheese. Nobody cares what she says. No one. No one.
All right, well, why don't we go to the phones?
You don't freaking like it, don't look. Whatever.
Oh.
You know?
Right. Leslie, who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm talking about Barbara Walters. If she doesn't want to see
Are you one of those listeners that talks to the radio as the show's going on?
Were you talking to the radio?
Who were you talking to?
Because we plunked the phone down and you were already talking.
Huh?
We answer the... Do I have to shut the browser for the phones, too?
No, don't turn off my phones.
We plunked the phone down and picked you up, and you were already talking.
I'm sorry.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to y'all.
Yeah, but we weren't even on the phone yet. That's like you call your mother, right? And and it's ringing, and your mom picks up, and you're already talking to her. Like, do you do that?
No, not usually.
See? But that's what you just did.
Yeah, you confused all of us, that's all.
Okay, well, I'm a Sprint customer, so I get cut off a lot, and, I talk to myself sometimes, so.
Go ahead, Leslie, what do you have to say?
So you agree with Barbara Walters?
No. Not in the least bit.
Are you a mom?
No, but I have taken care of children. I am close to...
You breastfed children?
No.
Like that?
No, I'm a godmother, yes, but not an actual mother. But my whole thing is, whatever a woman wants to do, if they want to breastfeed the kid, whatever. If they don't, whatever.
I agree, but like Barbara Walters was saying, that if the baby is breastfeeding, to stop it, you should curl up your fist and punch the infant. How do you feel about that?
Well, whatever she wants to say, whatever. But if she doesn't like to see it, she just needs to look away.
All right, Leslie, thank you.
All right.
There goes Leslie in Wisconsin. Let's go to Army, the trucker. Army?
I think they fit quite nicely in the airplane bathroom toilet.
Good morning.
That big head kind of stuck spinning around before it...
But it won't go all the way down. All you see is five little telling fingers poking through. No one wants to sit down anymore. It's a killjoy.
And the worst is when you pick up the baby and you go to walk to the bathroom to give the baby to mom, and it tries to suck your tit.
Oh, really?
Jesus.
Maybe you ought to work out.
I was going to say, you might want to join a gym.
Yeah, what's the matter with you, me?
My ex-wife's tits have been destroyed by our kids.
Were they?
Oh, my God, it's disgusting.
Oh, my God.
Horrible.
What was it like when you first met your wife?
Oh, turn on city. I mean, boing, swing.
What were her titties like? Describe her titties.
Her titties were, gorgeous. They were like, I don't know, a beautiful little dish.
Yeah.
One of those numbers, like...
Nice,
like
perky.
Say,
Were the nipples perky up on top of her boobs?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Very
and
tight.
And when there was a nice cold day and they'd poke out, I would sit there and flick them through her shirt, and, yeah.
And now what? Now what are they like, sir?
They hang down to her freaking belly button. It's disgusting.
Does she have stretch marks on them now?
Oh, yeah, definitely, Jimmy.
And tell us about the nipples.
They're like huge now. I mean, full moon and just craters and the whole 9 yards.
Craters.
Oh, they're disgusting.
Wow.
Oh my God, boys. Oh.
All right, we get it. Your wife's tits are awful.
Hope loves this stuff.
Ex-wife. That's why
Ex-wife.
she's my ex-wife. I didn't buy this.
I didn't buy this.
Take care, man. I'm punching out.
Bye,
Later.
mister.
There goes Army, the trucker. No, Eric was showing me one of the hottest breastfeeding scenes in movie history.
Where?
This movie was with the chick from Risky Business.
Rebecca De Mornay. Oh, is that the hand that rocks the cradle?
What a great movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie. She
Yeah.
was a real sicko.
She was watching, she was like a babysitter, like a nanny.
Yeah.
And she had some issues, and she
starts
decided...
breastfeeding. Look at that kid going to town.
Starts breastfeeding the kid to the point where the kid doesn't want any of mommy's milk.
Yeah.
And the mommy doesn't understand why there's
she completely bonded with
Yeah.
the baby, and
mommy doesn't understand why there's a rejection issue with her newborn, and then she becomes a psycho, a complete psycho.
Wow, that's pretty good. She's actually breastfeeding in that scene.
Yeah.
Is that her kid or something? How did they do that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Why
for
the
somebody.
hell would you let your kid suck on Rebecca De Mornay's tit for a movie?
Well, that's a nice mom. That's a good mom.
It's a real sport.
That's a mom you take care of when she goes into the old age home.
Oh, God. There's a picture of babies that are a little too old to be breastfeeding. It's all over this website.
Remember the time I know we go back a lot with this show. I mean, we could redo it again. I don't care. We had a woman come in at NEW. Her kid, someone's got to help me.
Kate.
You remember her name and everything?
Wow,
I know her.
you're good.
You know her.
Well, stop it. Wait a minute. Can someone smack me in the face whenever I don't figure something out with Jimmy? Whenever I don't see it as plain as daylight? Could you just slap me? Of course he knows her. Of course he does. She's a lunatic. And she was on our show.
She was on our
There
show.
it is. That's the prerequisite.
The one who breastfed her 30-year-old son, that one?
30-year-old son.
Right, and the son acted like he was 5.
Kid would suck her tits while he's on the cell phone.
We had...
Making a prom date.
Well, she has a name. We had Kate come in.
Kate.
Because we were talking about this breastfeeding issue, and she came in with her... Come on, help me out. 3.5, 4-year-old?
No, he was older than that. Oh, maybe. He was like 4 or 5.
Ben might even know. I mean, it was way up there, and the kid was practically standing up as he was breastfeeding.
He was way too old to be breastfeeding.
Way too old. He had his a baseball hat on, I remember, and he was giving us all looks as he was doing it. It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen. One of the creepiest things I've ever seen in studio.
Her need to feel loved and helpful kind of overrode, I thought, what was good for him. But again, maybe technically she was okay to do it.
So when you had sex with her, how
Never
was she?
Not bad. I mean, I never had sex with her.
Oh, no? Oh, okay.
No.
That's the baby?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Eric is really good at a lot of things. You know the baby in Hand That Rocks the Cradle?
Yeah.
That's her now. She was born in 1985. She's now 20 years old.
Holy Jesus.
And hot as shit.
Well, what has she been in? She's been in a few movies.
Tell me she lists the credit that she was the baby in Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Oh, my God. The hand that wait, something's wrong here.
What's wrong?
Maybe Hawk.
Hawk, you're wrong.
Stinks.
You're off.
You stink again.
He's dumb.
He's totally off.
He's good at a lot of things.
Let me
What
explain
happened?
it because it's kind of funny, actually. He shows me this young actress that's about 20 years old, or will be 20 later this year, okay? And goes, this is the baby from Hand That Rocks the Cradle. So now I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, 1985 she was born. That movie was not in the mid to late 80s.
90.
So then I looked down, and her credit list, Hand That Rocks the Cradle, movie came out in 92. She would have had been a 7-year-old girl in the movie.
Now that would have been a scene to see.
I'll say.
I think there was another daughter that was in that movie or something like that.
Yeah, probably. It would probably be listed as the baby or something.
And
You know
that
how
baby
sad
would be
Eric is
about
now?
13, 14.
He had a good thing going. You said he was really good at certain things.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of took it away again.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Why don't you tell him he's good at something else? Because Eric is a very talented guy.
It's 3 children. 3 children.
what?
Oh, she was one of 3?
Eric Melender. That's odd. Jennifer Melender and Ashley Melender.
Triplets.
Are they all related?
They have to be triplets.
Yeah, they were. Well, wait a minute. One was born 91, November 10th, 91. Yeah, November 10th, 91. They're triplets, and that does seem to be their only acting credit.
That they sucked on a booby.
Not bad.
3 kids. Who was the lucky one that got to suck on the booby?
The youngest, probably.
Let's go to San Francisco. Caitlin, what's up?
Hey, I just want to call in as being one of probably the few females that's going to say, I hate the breastfeeding bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm San Francisco, so you know it's weird.
Are you a mom?
No.
No, she's
God, no, little life destroyers.
No, she's a dyke.
I'm not a dyke.
No?
No, I'm married to a man, and I've called into the show before.
Oh.
I had the creepy hairbrush story about the sororities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't remember.
I do, actually.
I don't remember.
You had the hairbrush and the whole thing happened.
Yeah, the sex with the hairbrush story.
Right.
That's one of our
Yeah.
favorite stories. What?
Well, personally, I think it should be against the law.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
What? Oh, God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
All right, Caitlin, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Guys, we don't get many women
Jimmy.
that call the show. Come on.
That is so bad.
We're never going to call this show.
I got scared. I got nervous talking to her.
You
It
did
slipped
get
out.
nervous. I saw that.
My fist clenched up and it just slipped out.
Let's go to Jeff in Illinois.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey,
bro.
man.
Hey, I was at this party and this hot chick was giving she was breastfeeding, and my buddy is half drunk. He goes over there and he goes, "Hey, let's see that little baby." Snatches him up. You hear this little, and there it was.
Yeah, it's to you, Ann.
No, that's okay. I won't try to blast one into the microphone.
So I really wish Ant would get up to do that and then just shit his pants.
I
he
crap
would-
myself.
And we'd know something happened when you sat down and pudding shot out the bottom of your fucking pant leg.
Again.
I was thinking a little nugget drops out.
A nugget?
Ooh, the little moist plunk.
Bounces off your
Yeah.
your Nikes and rolls onto the floor.
Yeah, I had a nugget when I was on my way to school in 5th grade with Bill D'Angelo.
Yeah.
I had to take a dump, and I would only take dumps at home. So I tried to tighten up, and a little nugget broke off. And I said, "Watch this, Bill." And I kicked my leg out, and it came out of my pants leg.
Wow.
And Bill remembered that for years.
Was that the time you broke your toe? Didn't you break your toe or something?
No.
Trying to get to a bathroom? Was that you?
No.
Oh, all right.
Running?
No.
Running? I don't know. All right, let's go to Kim. Be nice to Kim, guys.
I will. I love
Another
girls.
girl.
Here we go.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey, nothing ticks me off more than women who bitch about breastfeeding, because there's no reason at all, every opportunity to pump, to feed your child, there's no reason to do it in public.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
I disagree. I don't mind it. I'm
Really?
not even being a pervert. Yeah, it's like we're too uptight about stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, it annoys me, so I can see why men get annoyed, because I just feel women do it just to be empowered, just to say, oh, I could do something, there's nothing you could do. It's almost playing the race card. So
Well, I said before, my problem with it, if the motives are right, if somebody is doing it because they genuinely want to feed the kid and not to, like you said, not to be empowered and just do it because they can. You know, what kind of an animal gets mad at the mother breastfeeding the young? I mean, we're the only creatures that would fucking have a problem with that in the animal kingdom. It is kind of uptight.
True. I mean, if there's no other option but to do it right there, I see that. But
I just think it makes me uncomfortable. I can't look in it. I don't know where to look. You have to look away, and then you're so conscious that you're looking away that you're compelled to turn your head and actually look, and I don't want to be in that situation. I'm selfish.
I don't blame you. And when you see 3 or 4 women sitting together and they're having a tea party with their breasts, it's annoying.
What I'm saying is this: why, like, because I believe Ant's a little bit uncomfortable with that, but
Yes.
like, why would any of us be? And I'm not saying he's wrong, but that just shows you the way we look at things. Like, as I guess as a group, it's like, why would any of our people be uncomfortable with somebody like nurturing the. You know what I mean? It's like it's just a bizarre.
Then why would they be uncomfortable if I just yank it out and start jacking? Right
You're preaching to the choir.
It's natural too. That's all natural.
All right, let's go to Brian in Chicago. Brian, what's up?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, whip them fuckers out.
There you go. Whip them fuckers out.
That's right.
Someone get that T-shirt made immediately. Joe in Jersey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I got a little story. Sunday afternoon, we're having a barbecue at my girlfriend's mother's house. And our mother just had a kid about a month ago.
Bullshit.
I swear to God. Nice dick. So I'm sitting there eating a hot dog, and all of a sudden her mother's holding the kid, and she kind of like pulls down the top of her shirt a little bit, and I'm just sitting there eating. All of a sudden I see the kid just sucking on my girlfriend's mother's tit, and it's just like everybody's eating. There's like a whole family there, and there's the kid enjoying his nice meal, and her mother. It's her mother. It's not like it's somebody else I don't know.
And the hot dog told me that it had a family at home. Yeah. All right, my friend.
First time, long time. Welcome aboard.
We went to this website. It's like a breastfeeding group.
Yeah.
And they have 101 reasons why you should breastfeed.
It's 101 of them?
And one is that, where is it? Oh, right here. Much nicer diaper changes.
Really?
Oh, who knew this?
The bowel movements of breastfed babies smell mild and inoffensive, Anthony. The same cannot be said about those of formula-fed babies. Try changing a few formula-fed babies if you're uncertain about wanting to try breastfeeding.
That's always good because you want your kid's shit to smell nice in the house.
Yeah, pleasant-smelling shit.
This shit makes it goes from abominable to awful. Jesus.
Something tells me the formula-fed shit isn't a real treat. It's probably better than the formula, but I don't know.
I mean, the breastfed stuff is not a treat.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just shit.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say here. It's all just shit.
What, you mean you're breastfeeding? Well, have the baby shit inside the car. I ran out of those little trees.
Whoa. Squeeze the little guy, a little potpourri.
What's that? What are you?
Let's go to Julie in New York. Julie.
Hey.
2 8-year-olds hanging off of that tit.
They look like Brazilians.
All right, Eric, why? Why encourage this? Why?
Why not?
Why?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
What's
how
up,
you
Julie?
doing?
I'm calling Opie. I know that you think that pregnant women are sexy, which I can't believe.
Not
Opie
all.
does.
Huh?
Opie loves them.
Not all. Every once in a while, you see one walking around the streets, and it's like, hey, look at that.
Well, I'm a pregnant woman for the second time, and there's nothing sexy about breastfeeding.
Yeah.
There's nothing sexy about being out in public. First of all, I'd never do it out in public. But you have infections you get. There are chapped nipples, bleeding nipples. I mean, it's just disgusting.
Why do they turn so goddamn brown?
I don't know. They get huge, too.
That's
I have big breasts to begin with.
Ooh, how big? I mean, how big?
36Ds.
Ooh.
So when you get
Nice.
pregnant, they are the most painful things you could possibly
Because they're just filled with all that
imagine.
goodness.
That life-giving sugary juice.
And, as much as they say it's
Just
great
looking
for
for
the
a
kid,
customer.
there is nothing more than my husband. Let me tell you, if he could tell you how disgusting it is to, just have to see that. As far as I got what they call mastitis, which is infections. They're engorged. The child doesn't eat properly.
Wait, what? What gets infected?
You have mastitis?
It's called mastitis.
Yes.
An infection that you get from becoming engorged.
Where does the infection happen?
In your breast.
In your breast, so like in the glands that make the milk, that gets pus.
Does it
No,
make?
no, there's no pus.
It just gets
They get clogged.
Does it make it make them swell even more?
Completely swell to the point where they're rock hard. They get rock hard.
So what do you do with that besides take a pin and fix the problem?
Penicillin. You have to take medication.
penicillin.
Can you drain them?
There's got to be pus
You have to
somewhere.
drain them. You have to stand in a hot shower and physically drain them.
Oh, see,
There's nothing attractive about
Why
it.
a hot shower?
Because it loosens everything up there, Jimmy. Come on.
It gets everything,
Open the pores up.
Gets
I
the
went up
blood
with
flowing.
103 fever. My whole left side of my body, I couldn't move it.
That's great. Had a
So mad.
stroke. Swollen breasts.
Because you had an infected breast.
Yep.
because it's the child. You're not necessarily every child eats properly off of them.
So what happened? Like, how does the kid cause that by not eating properly?
They just don't drink enough.
Enough, so you get too much milk in there, and unless you milk yourself,
yep,
the milk sits in there, and like milk on the shelf at a.
It's supposed to empty out every time they feed.
Yeah, you're supposed to, I don't know, rotate the stock.
Yeah.
Or else it gets over the expiration date, and the container, the carton, bloats.
Right.
It actually. I got one of those cartons the other day. I bought milk the other day, and I put it in the fridge, and I had a little bit of milk left in one carton, and I poured it out over my Raisin Bran, but there's not enough. So I opened up the new carton I just bought, and I noticed it was a little puffy, the carton. So I go to pour it out. It was this clear yellow liquid like piss, and then this big square clump of whatever was left went thud to the other side of the container. I didn't even have to say, I think this is bad, you know? It's like,
right.
You just absolutely know.
Did you eat this? How was this? Did you eat
the
cereal?
It was delicious.
I like a viscous, milky, yellow type of a milk.
Yellow. Oh, yeah, it was. So that happens inside your titty.
You got it. It's
your milk
disgusting.
went sour.
The milk goes sour. Yeah, well, it's at 98 degrees all day.
All right, Julie, hang in there.
Yeah.
Keep your breasts in a nice, cool place.
Hang in there, and we mean your breasts.
There you go.
I'll keep you updated.
Right.
Please do.
Okay.
Bye. There goes Julie.
Julie, very fascinating story there.
God, the phones have exploded. I mean, should we do some Mayor Menino clips, though?
Yeah.
What do you want to keep on this?
I don't know. Take a couple more calls.
All right, let's say hi to Buster in Brooklyn. Buster?
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Pretty good. Having fun today.
All right. Hey, listen, you got to try the breast milk in your coffee.
He is one of these idiots. Are you insane?
I'm telling you, Nelson Rockefeller used to do the same thing. I did a bio with him when I was in high school years ago.
Can I ask you a question? What's the worst part of your name? Is that when people talk to you, they always sound angry?
No, not really.
Hey, Buster. What if they have to show him something? Look here, Buster.
Yeah. Or his poor wife. Oh, fuck me, Buster.
I'm telling you, try it. Maybe you can get some girls up there who are ready to breastfeed. Put it in your coffee.
No, thank you, Buster.
Let's go.
Enough of you. Hang up on him.